Welcome back to episode 245 of the Craftverse series. Today, we have to move on to yet another trail ruin because I have exhausted this one, and I still have one trim left to find. The last trim that I found was Razor. So I only have Shaper left to find, and then we're done with trail ruins, and we can actually go home. Well, for now, because I do still have to go to the Nether and find a snout trim. And I also need to find an ancient city that I haven't looted yet to have a silence trim. But that has an added bonus of knowing where that city is and being able to put a tower there. Lots of additional resources. Also, in between episodes, one of my alt accounts came over and dropped off a useful little item. Because mine was very much unenchanted and about to die. So now I no longer need the copper ingot. I no longer require the furnace. Can just leave that here. Those are easy to craft, especially with additional cobble. But I can show off, if I stop doing that, putting it in chests. I got Razor. I also have 2 wayfinders and 3 hosts. Yeah, lots of sherds, but 1, 2, 3. I did not actually mean to do that. My shulker boxes here are getting slightly full. I've got one empty one. Cobblestone's full. I don't know if I want to do another cobblestone one, honestly. It'll be handy for making more things, but I don't really need those things at this time. The terracotta is going to be very nice to have that extra bit of glazed, because I only have a couple types of glazed at the moment. The pottery sherds could be useful for making some interesting decorations, and then the mud bricks are going to be useful for another tower design later down the line. That's a little bit too close to my face. So let's go ahead and sleep, I guess, before I fly out of here, because I don't want to open that up to a creeper being right there. Also, you might notice the days played counter has vastly shot up. It took a while to dig through the rest of this, as well as in between episodes, I went ahead and cleaned out the rest of my storage. So when I fly back, it shouldn't, log me out, which will be nice. Hopefully that's the case. I do need to see if this guy has anything worth buying. No, he does not. Rooted dirt, I guess I can make myself. Yeah, the rest of that is useless. Okay. So the next one I need to go for, which is closer, is 595 at 1325. So I need to go that way first. And looks like that way. Should potentially still... Okay, it might potentially still be over here. Ow. 595 should be on the other side of this tree. Somewhere. 1325. So I gotta go. Oh, right here. Perfect. Cool. Cool. Not gonna need the clock, so let's just make sure I have my shovel. I'm not gonna need the bed while I'm down there. I gotta be a little careful with this controller. Where I was using Joy-Cons before, I am now using my Pro controller. Apparently, it's a little bit double clicky if I'm not careful. It's almost like playing on Java natively. Actually, I might have to avoid using this controller for any dainty builds and so forth. That is just a piece of glass. Do not care about that. I only need shaper. I don't need any of the other nonsense. Can we find that in this particular build? This could very well be the last one I ever do on this series. You know, unless we decide to have some fun later and do another one. We're going to light up the top. Set the top. You can still put one down here. But I now need the cobble. So I'm going to put a roof on this. Didn't think that through, apparently. This controller is going to take a minute for me to get used to. Okay, nothing suspicious here, so this can go. Clear this layer. Ooh, the cool terracotta. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to place these again, because that's just going to become unbearable in a moment. That's full anyway. Terracotta, terracotta. Okay, you're the empty one, so you can go under the cobble. Clean up this floor a bit. Stairs, bricks. Nothing of value to put in there. More terracotta. Okay, I'm just gonna have to make a hole. That's gonna be annoying later, but for right now, it'll be fine. Get this stuff out of my way. Didn't realize I picked up a shroom. Take my sword back. Actually, we can place this right there. Make another double chest setup. Okay, good. That will open underneath these. That's what I needed to know. Now I have a bit more wiggle room with my storage. Ooh, don't break that yet. Never mind, go ahead and break that. That's garbage. Why is there so many glass panes in these things? Give me that. Should we just do that for now? Don't need more cobble, don't need more of that or the dirt. Finishes off the stack. This could become a problem later. Oh, granite isn't here. But I have enough granite, that's fine. Alright, so my intention is to at least find shaper. But if I find more in this, that will help with the armor stand room that has all the trims. Less I have to duplicate and craft. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's a lead. I couldn't tell what that was. I thought for a second it might be a helmet. but that would just be a little bit odd. So I've never found a helmet in one of these before. I'm not going to say it's impossible. I don't know the code that well. But it would be different, and I haven't found one yet, so. Then again, we all know how the company likes giving us curveballs. Ooh, careful. One taps, one taps. Ugh, another glass pane. Step. Archaeology is supposed to be fun, not frustrating. Oh, who am I kidding? We all know better than that. Especially when you get to that last piece and you go, I just need one. Just one. Can I get the one that I need? Be lovely. Makeshift lamppost. This is getting mildly annoying. I'm trying so desperately to gently tap, and it's automatically doing double. I don't know why this controller does this. Well, sandstone is not very helpful for demonstrating the one tap because you can cut through it like butter with a stone shovel if you're not careful. Not that I really have any reason to be careful with a stone shovel. Okay, what do I not need in here? So take the bricks. Brick stairs. See, that's what I was trying to avoid happening. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick and switch controllers because this needs to stop. All right. I legitimately did not realize just how detrimental that double-clicking feature of that controller was going to be for doing this. But yeah, I was already breaking like 8 to 10 suspicious sand or gravels per trial or trail ruin. Yeah, I don't need to break double that. Lower my chances even further of finding something. See, this is so much better. To anyone who criticizes the OG Joy-Cons, try doing this with a Pro controller. It isn't even really a Pro controller, it's like a knockoff brand. Yeah, this is impossible to do with that controller. Legitimately impossible. I would like to preserve as much of this as I can. Now my problem is I have to get back up there. Okay, so we're going to make a little platform I can easily reach stuff at. This is my little staircase. So that had to go. Put one right here just so I have guarantee that I won't get knocked off. I can smelt stone, cracked stone bricks, that's fine. I actually need the bricks more than anything. Coarse dirt is useful. I don't really have that much of this, so I should probably just split it up. Give you your own. That's not that. Nope. That one. Terracotta, I'll go in there. And the junk box. Actually, I'll move the coarse dirt. So I'll move all of this out, and that will just be the bricks box. Which does not leave me much room for any of the other stuff, unfortunately. But I would like to use bricks for other things, and it helps with storage. Okay, so now we're good to go. Go back down and get more stuff. Okay, there is a ladder here. Okay, that one was 100% me, not the controller. I genuinely couldn't see it. Ah, spotted you that time. And it's a dye? Yeah, orange dye. I want you guys to be here when I discover the final one, which I have no idea when that's going to be. I already found one of them off camera. I don't want to find the last one off camera as well. Wait, did I just... No. There's no way. Aw, baited. It's host. So now I have 4 of those. So now I can make the full set without having to dupe anything. Well, I'll dupe at least one. That way I can keep it, build out the full set. Doesn't seem to be continuing into the sandstone area. Oh. Oh. Well, this will be a perfect garbage dump. This should probably keep some sandstone. I am running kind of light on that. Need the gravel, dirt, keep host. Wait, you're shoving everything back in? That's funny. Okay, well that is an interesting sorting system I was not planning on using, but alright. Oh, stepped on one. There's 2 of them back to back. Brick? Oh. Oh. Aw. The fact that I found 2 of them in the same area. And they're different ones, too. That gives me hope that I might actually find all 4 of them in this one. I don't need all 4 of them, I just need 1. But I found 2 of them, and here's a 3rd. Is this going to be Wayfinder? Oh no, it's stacked, which means it's host again. Aw. Come on now. You like me enough to give me 2. Hopefully it's not one of the ones I broke by accident with the other controller. That would just be Sag. Okay, there's a cauldron here for whatever that's worth. Not much currently. Let's try not to break those at the moment. Okay, looks like that's the end of that side. Ooh, crafting table. I can't make anything useful right now. Let's put some of this junk away. Actual junk first. Dirt. Cobble. I guess the rest of that's good. Terracotta. Goodies. Okay, I don't actually need to craft any of them because I have 5 hosts. That's cool. Put the funny stuff in there. Clean this up a bit. Okay. It's interesting to me that the mud you can break with a shovel, but the packed mud requires a pick. I know I'm stepping on one. That is assured. Assuredly. Well, let's go into the dump chest. Dirt, that. Rest of it's fine. I can use that to keep my inventory clear. I am not going to stop going through these things until I find Shaper, because I can dupe as much as I want once I find it, but I need to find it first. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh. Hanging sign. That's cool. Hanging signs are useful. Yep. Okay. Sure I'm not missing any here. So far not. Nope, well, too far down. So, I'm running into a slight issue. We're going to put a cobble right there, and that's going to stay. So I need to get back up here and clear out the inventory, and that's the only way that I can keep doing that currently. Ooh, andesite I actually do want to keep. Don't. Course, yes, I'll keep that. Don't need you. Another spruce sign. Wait, I got a new one. I didn't have Howl? How many of them are there? Okay. Looks like that's how we're playing this. Just for those. Just for these. And various random stuff. Okay, looks like we can continue going lower. Ooh. Fancy glaze. Does this count as being glazed? Or is it just a terrible streamer joke? I can't help but think that villagers have a very terrible joke on 420 of saying glaze it instead of blaze it. Maybe that's why there's so many workstations about. They're trying so desperately to get glazed. That just honestly has a different connotation now that I say that out loud. Oh, that's why they make that noise, because they're all going, "Rrr." Maybe we shouldn't say that. "Rrr." Testificates are just all hoity-toities going, maybe we shouldn't talk like this. Is there... oh, this continues out this direction. And die. There's another one behind it, and there was another one on top. Of course there is, 'cause I always hide where I can't protect myself from breaking them. Sorry, sir, did you get the insurance package for breaking things? No, I didn't think I needed it. Well, you are a clumsy little bastard, so maybe you should have. Well, too late now, it's already broken. That'll be 500 emeralds. Oh, that's rude. All I've got is this llama. Sold! That wasn't a bid. Sold. No takebacks. Well, this is unfortunate. I no longer have a llama. It's a good thing I have this other llama. Sold again! Okay, you can't have both llamas. No takebacks. Curse this villager logic. Villagers all just have the 5-year-old on the playground logic. No takebacks. Take the cauldron. Okay, that's not gonna do it good. Fill in this hole a bit. Go. Don't have to worry about my area being flooded. I do want to fill this in more, though. There we go. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about that. Wall's pretty much done. Careful not to break that one. Could have a cool thing. Oh, wait, looks like it. Oh, it's a brick. What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't need to get bricked. I don't need to get bricked there either, but you know what? It happens more often than I would like to admit. You didn't hear that. Hear what? I don't know what you're talking about. Or nothing. And that's just clay. I should probably make some more torches. Oop. Pick block is wonderful. I don't know how I built anything without pick block. Like the OG Minecrafters that might not have had that, I salute you. I can't imagine that was a built-in day one feature. Okay. So that one needs to stay. Time to get rid of this junk. Actually, that's coarse dirt. I want to keep that. Don't want you. Don't want you. Don't need the things. The stuff. I do want to have this in my hotbar. Mud. Not mud. The rest of this goes in the top. It's the second cauldron I have picked out. Okay. These can go quite a bit deeper, and we're only at 48 currently. Extends further out that way. At least I don't have to worry about my brush dying on me this time. It's got on breaking 3. Mending. Not that I expect to use much of the mending feature. So once I find Shaper, I'm dipping out. Well, if there's more mud, I'll stick around and grab the mud, because I do actually need that. It saves me having to craft it. So I don't actually have my wheat farm fully operational. I was able to plant a few more seeds with my alt. But there wasn't a great deal that I could do, because I'm not keeping that area loaded as much as the main unit. Oh, that's fun. Eh. Because I have that wraparound farmland around the house, which stays loaded in pretty much all the time, just because I stay there a lot. That section out in the field needs to have more of a purpose for me to be out there. Or at least a safer AFK spot. As of right now, it really doesn't have that. So I gotta think of what I'm gonna put in that section. Any ideas, chat? Let me know. What would you have put in the little field behind the crop farms I made? I believe it was last week. I don't do all of these recording sessions chronologically. I'll take like a week or two between recording sessions because I have so many scheduled out pretty far ahead. Like the recording date for this one is August. So, hello future. It's nearing the end of August. It's not like it's August 1st or some nonsense, because this is not by any means going to be August's recordings. Okay, down there I'm not sure if it's worth going any further, but over here it definitely is. Oh, this is the gravel that I placed, that's right. Well, it's fine. I don't want to go any further that way. Over here still needs to be investigated. But it looks like we're going to have to do that next time because this is 5 minutes over what I'm supposed to do per episode. But yes, let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for what I should build in my little farming area between the iron farm and the crop farm, because I have two little sections. One is a little wider than the other. I guess I can put a regular brick in there. That'll be fine. Uh, I did have an interesting request from a viewer, which I will be taking into account, but I don't quite know how to fulfill that request, so we shall just have to see. Okay, well, I will just dig out the rest of this between episodes and let you know if I find it at the beginning of next. If not, we'll go to another trail ruin, because this is just getting mildly ridiculous. I found two within like 2 seconds of each other, and then I haven't found another one yet. I did also break like 4 of them. Yeah, let's not keep count. Let's just not do that. All right, well, have a good rest of your day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next episode. Let's not look at an Enderman. That'd be bad. Very bad. Bye.